What's up, family? Gerald the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Let the King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to the Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.
What's up, good people? BetOnline is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. BetOnline continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, B-L-E-A-V, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcasts on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
Bossman, you see him on the screen there, my buddy, Temple Owls head coach Adam Fisher. Fish, what's good, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, boss man. Good to see you, Mr. ATL. How you look at you got the red on, you're ready to go. You almost look like you cheering for Temple right there today. I like it.
Man, look, Temple red for you, my good brother. Temple red for you, my guy. I love it. I love it, man. I gotta tell you, happy belated birthday to you, man. So
thank you. Getting old.
Hey, you and me both, man. Hey, you got about 1 year, bro. Give me about 1 year.
That's it. I'll take it.
Yes, indeed. But man, may I ask you, man, how's summer been for you and the family, man? How's it been so far for you guys?
Yeah, it's been good. It's like the summer goes like that, right? It's like here it was, and then now it's over. We're back. School started, and my little one is turning 4. She'll go to school too now. So like this beginning of school year, it's rock and roll time. That's what she says. Ready to rock and roll, Daddy. So it's ready to go.
Man, Fish, funny story, man. I remember when I went to school, I went right to the first grade. It was no pre-K or kindergarten.
Right away. That's because you're probably a genius. You know what I mean? You just skipped levels.
Hey, I got lucky. I missed the law change in 94. They made kindergarten mandatory, so you can have an option. So my dad was like, "You're gonna learn more with me than you will in school." So he kept me out that extra year. So I went to the first grade, rather than kindergarten and pre-K.
I spent some time with you. They did a good job. So whatever they did was right.
Yeah, yes, indeed. And man, let me ask you, man, you are already going into your second year, and how did it fly by for you last year, bro?
Yeah, it was an up and down year, right? When you first get the job, there's so many things. You got to put together a roster, a staff. There's so much, right? You got to find a place to live. You're moving and all that. So once that settled down, you get ready for the season. We had up and down year. We had some good wins early on. Got to play for a Big 5 championship. Lost to a really good St. Joe's team. And then we had a 10-game losing streak, which got brought up a lot. And then it clicked for us, and we finally figured out how to win. And, we won 4 out of 6 to end the regular season. Then we go and have a crazy week in Texas where we get to play 5 games in 5 days. And I think be the third team ever to do that, 5 games in 5 days and play. We were 40 minutes away from an NCAA tournament berth. So crazy year, but it was, we enjoyed being here every day, which was great.
And Fish, I think sometimes fans and other media get confused. Like, man, in that losing streak, you guys in a lot of those games. There was really a player or two here. So the people look at records so much, but don't really look at the reason or the game itself to realize that it's actually closer than what you think. I know it's not the result you wanted, but it's not like they're bad. It's just a close game. The margin is so thin, a play here and there. And I hate how people trying to spin like you know what you were doing. And I'm like, nah, y'all not watching the game. Y'all just talking to yourself talk. My man guy is doing something right up there, man.
No, it's a great point, right? Like, we know 20 losses isn't what is acceptable here. We know that. I'm realistic about our team and our program and the history behind it. You have to win more. But, for us, we never changed during the losing streak. We thought we were close. Like you said, there's 6 games. It's a possession to go with a minute or 2 minutes to go. So we believed in what we were doing. We just had to, it takes a while when you get a roster and it's only 5 guys on the team and you got to build it. It does take time. Like, that's the truth in today's new college basketball. It does take some time. And I was proud that we made progress. Like, that was a big thing. We don't talk about winning and losing. We talk about embracing the process, not trying to steal the Sixers thing, but it's a process of getting to know each other and getting to know your teammates, your coaches. So I was really happy with the growth of the season as we went on.
And Fish, I'll tell you, I told you I saw you in Atlanta, man. I was at the SEC tournament in Nashville. I literally was in the media room cheering for you. We was going to get the championship game. Like, what's wrong with you? That's my buddy, man. You got to win every game.
That's why you're the best, boss, man. That's why you whenever you want to come, you're VIP here in Philly. North Broad needs you. I know Atlanta needs you, but you good here in North Broad Street.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. I know I can tell you, I remember it was at Tennessee State. We had to play 4 in 4 days, and our leagues was gas. And that 4th day, second half, we could have still almost won the game. I'm not told you about the back cut situation with my team. The back cut, man. Can't get over it. But I know what that felt like for us 4 and 4, but 5 and 5 is even crazier. And how were your guys' legs on that 5th day?
I think when you get there, the craziest part is we played on Sunday right before the tournament out in Texas, and we hit a buzzer beater to win that game. So it was really our 6th game of the week. From a Sunday to Sunday, we played 6 games. I think you just get the adrenaline. I think our training staff and our athletic trainer and our strength conditioning and the assistants and the staff did a great job of making sure we were doing cold tubs and getting creative on the road, how to take care of your bodies. But we also did a really good job of not talking about it a lot. Because I think if you talk about being tired, then it comes into your mind, I'm tired. So we kept saying, hey, here we go, another opportunity to be together. And I think our players did a great job taking on that approach. I thought we looked fresh. UAB was a great team, and they beat us. They beat us twice, obviously, this past year. And great coach over there, Coach Kennedy. So you had to tip your hat to them. Like, I don't think was anything to do with our legs or anything. They beat us, but I was proud of our guys. I think they were resilient, and that's important.
No doubt, man. That's a testament to you and your staff, because a lot of teams would have tapped out after a 10 and losing streak. Your team never tapped out. That's what I was so proud, so happy for you, man, because I knew you was really in the mix with you guys. You guys was buying in and believing and dug in deep for you to make that late run. So talk about just the culture that the guys didn't tap out. I hope the fans realize that, hey, a lot of teams would have just folded in the tent. And your guys did not do that. They went to the final buzzer fighting for you in the Temple Owls.
No, I appreciate it, Bossman. I think that's you got to establish an identity, right? You have to establish your identity and your culture, and you said it. Philly's a blue-collar city, man, right? Like, they want to just see you compete and play hard, and you'll get respect, and you have to earn it. It's not given here. So I think we earn respect by playing complete games, and then once we figure out how to win, again, then you get more excited as it goes on.
And Fish, this summer, having guys return to the program who know how to practice, who know how to work out and eat the right way, and how to go to class and find a way around the great simple campus you all have, man. How cool is that to have guys still there who can help the newcomers coming in understand what you guys are about, what's the foundation you laid last year, so you can get off to a better start this year?
Yeah, it's great. It's still crazy because we have 10 new student athletes. So we have 16 guys on our roster, 10 are new. I was really happy with the 6 guys that returned. It's hard. I think our league had the most transfers of any league in the country. So to have those 6 guys come back, that was big for us. We do it's silly, but we do like a little GIF or thing when the kid commits, and a lot of attention goes to guys that leave a program and then the guys that come in. And we did a specific a post on social media on the day the portal ended, and the 6 returners we knew were staying with us, because I think they need attention. We've got to start showing love to guys that stay loyal, stay committed to this. And I think that's huge. I think we forget about that right now in today's culture of college athletics, is who's leaving, who's coming. How about this core group that stayed? So I was really excited for those guys. Great respect for them. And I'm excited for Zion, Shane, Quante Berry, Matteo Piccarelli, Steve Settle, and Connor Gale for staying. That was really important to us.
Now, Steve is somebody I know. Now, Steve, I know personally. I used to be around the Howard program, so I know Steve very well. So I'm happy Steve plays for you, because I know he's a heck of a player, a heck of a young man.
Great family. I mean, he's awesome. His family's great. He kept getting better. He was a great leader for us. He ended up being a captain last year. He just, you watch him in practice. We always say he's like not the flashiest guy, but he wins. He's just a winner, right? He did it at Howard, right? They won there. They went to the NCAA tournament. He's a winner. And the more winners you can get in your program, the better you're going to be.
Now, what I got Steve Fisher, he plays at his pace. He doesn't get sped up. Like some guys get sped up. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it well. Can you stop it? That's what I love about Steve.
And he comes up a lot in recruiting, because, this summer we knew we needed some big men, and a lot of people would call me and be like, "Hey, coach, you didn't tell me about the 6'10" center you have on your team." I'm like, he's not a center. He had a big growth spurt later in his career, like in high school. So he shut up. He's got guard skills. You could just see the change in being in our program year 2. He had a phenomenal summer. He knows how to play the game. He's earned the respect of his teammates. He's great on campus. He's a great ambassador for Temple. And this is home. I know he did amazing things at Howard, but we want this to be home for him. And like I said, his family's awesome. The support they give him, it's great.
And Fish, man, for you, man, seeing this summer, how much did you kind of, with having 6 guys returning, was you able to kind of do more development work with your guys more so than having to worry about team stuff, because you had 6 guys who was there? So you kind of worry about the 10 new guys, get them kind of figure out what you have in those guys. You kind of work in some team stuff a little bit, just kind of so you want to start from fresh now that you're in classes starting now.
Yeah, we did a bunch of team stuff. We did a lot of things off the court to try to bond. We brought in some really exciting transfers for us, but it was guys that we've known a long time. So we knew their games. Jamal Mashburn Jr. is a guy that we recruited when I was at the University of Miami, when he went to high school out that way. Lynn Greer III is a guy that we recruited at Miami, who's from this area, right? That helpful. We know his game. Jameel Brown came from Penn State. I got to coach him at Penn State for a year. So we had a lot of familiarity with the guys we brought in. So we knew the type of character they're going to bring, right? We know the type of families that they came from, which was exciting in their game. So we tried to piece it together to show them, here's the returners and that. And then we brought in some really exciting freshmen. I mean, we added a freshman at the 12th hour who reclassed and just joined us as well, who's on campus, Babatunde. So we got between him, Dylan, and Aiden. So we were really happy with the mix of freshmen, transfers, returners, but then you got to get it to come together. And we did some things. We went to a Phillies game, and we had a beach day. We brought in some amazing guest speakers that don't really talk to our guys about sport. It's more about life and the doors that Temple opened for them, and what real life is like when you leave here. So that is important to us. It's more than basketball. And we tell it to kids all the time: if this is a basketball only decision, don't come here. Right, we're gonna go do community service. We partnered up with Tyrese Maxey and gave out turkeys on Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving. Like, that's important to us. You got to give back in the city of Philadelphia to get the respect and be a part of the community.
No doubt, Fisher. One of my mentors went to Temple Law School. So
okay,
yeah, so
you are connected. There you go. You got multiple connections.
Yes, one of my mentors went to Temple Law School. So he talks about how he enjoyed his time at Temple, how it was a great school, and yes. So I trust me. I've heard a lot of stories about how good Temple University is.
Awesome.
But I picked another Fish. This don't sound bad. I think I'm a part-time lawyer there because of my mentor. He's a lawyer, so he tells me these legal stuff. So I feel like I can be a lawyer without a license right now.
Oh, geez, Bossman, you already got a good gig. I wouldn't change. You're good at what you do.
Yes, it's stress-free. I don't worry about in the courtroom.
Oh, geez. Great at what you do. I'll throw that out there.
Yeah, appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, Temple's a great school, man. And Fish, man, for you, man. Being this great sports town in Philadelphia, man. You got every sport known to the world is famous, man. So for your guys to be around for guys who are professionals, who can show like about Tyrese Maxey, seeing how those guys prepare and work and get better at their games. How about having that great example for your young men right in their backyard?
Oh, it's great. It's amazing, right? You see the Phillies are having a great season, excited for the Eagles to start. Growing up 45 minutes away from the city, like those are my teams, right? You get excited for the Sixers and Embiid and what they did this offseason. That's awesome. The other really unique thing about Temple is when you come to play the Sixers, a lot of the NBA teams practice in our facility. So like they've been really welcoming. Sometimes they let our guys watch part of the workout, and you see how hard these guys work at the highest level. And the dedication it takes. And some of those guys come in the gym late when the plane gets here, and you might have to let somebody in the gym at 11 p.m. here. We'll let them shoot, and our guys might be in here too working on their game, and they see that. It's a great example. It's a great city to be in. It's an unbelievable sports town, as you know, and the city responds to hard work and winning. So it's a great place to be. Passionate fans.
No doubt, man. I come on there. I remember the playoff series. They played Atlanta. When Atlanta played Philadelphia, man, it was crazy. I mean, the environment was off the chain. Now, I'm glad we won, but
I knew you had to throw that out there.
But I really enjoyed the environment. DeAndre Hunter is a Philadelphia guy.
Okay.
And I love going with him to get cheesesteaks. Real cheesesteaks.
Where you go? Where did you get your cheesesteaks at?
I forget what it was called, but he got it to go for me and brought it to the hotel room. Like, DeAndre, this is a real cheesesteak. Atlanta got real cheesesteaks, boss, man. This is real cheesesteaks, bro. So DeAndre Hunter, North Philly guy, man.
Yep. No, we recruited him at Miami. Great young man. He is.
That's my guy. But yeah, I really enjoy coming to it's Wells Fargo still. It's still called Wells Fargo, right?
Yeah.
It's just only thing I would say to take the ice underneath the court sometime, man. That ice be freezing, man.
That's above my pay grade. I just
Bro,
go the game.
I mean, when the fouls are going, man, that ice be cold underneath that court, man.
Oh, jeez.
Fish. I mean, the reasons they got the hockey teams, man. I'll be like, I have to wear like my little thermal set underneath my slacks and polo. I'll be freezing on the court. Be freezing, bro. Hey, look, I should say this out loud, Fish. I was glad the Thrashers left Atlanta. Because the ice was underneath.
Too cold for you.
Yeah, man, it was too cold for me, bro. It was too cold, man. But I love Philadelphia. It's a great city. I love the energy of Philadelphia. I think we got the Sixers October 12th. We got Sixers in Atlanta preseason game. So we'll see Tyrese and those guys early preseason wise, but we're gonna see what's gonna go on this year, man. And got two more for you, Fish, man. For you, man. For you, man, having your staff, man, be with you, man. Think about how important your staff is for you guys, for you and the guys, and having guys who trust around you, who really have your energy and passion for Temple Owls basketball and pointing the young men.
No, it's so important, right? The first things you do is try to hire a great staff with great people, and that's what we look for. We look for great people, right? Great fathers, great husbands, brothers, sisters, right? Great role models. That's what you want. And my three assistants do an amazing job. Michael Huger spent a lot of time with at Miami, who's a mentor to me. So it's really cool that he's here having such a big role for us. Chris Clark, he's Mr. Philly. Temple played for Coach Chaney, Coach Dunphy, coached here, legend. I've known him a long time. You're not going to find a harder worker than him. And then the guy who tries to compete with him and that hard worker is Bobby Jordan. Like the two of those guys are everywhere. Bobby's a Philly guy, played at Roman Catholic, starter 4 years, right down the road here in the city. So, these guys all have great ties to the area, but they also have national ties when it comes to recruiting, and they're great young men. I always think it's important to see how you interact with your former student athletes. And all these guys, I see it, get calls and texts from former student that they coached, whether it was 15 years ago or 2 years ago. And I think that's really cool. That shows that relationship, and got a huge staff. So I can't name everybody, but we got a huge staff, and I'm very grateful for those guys. They do a lot of work behind the scenes, and they make the program run.
And Fisher, that's one for you. How cool is it going to be for you guys to play the Hall of Fame showcase, man? That's going up there, man, and getting featured up there in a great spot where you guys hopefully want to be at one day, get us inspiration and get them want to work even harder. So how cool is that for you guys to get featured up there, man?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. We're playing Rhode Island in the one game, the Basketball Hall of Fame, which is awesome. We're also in another tournament run by the Basketball Hall of Fame, and it's playing Florida State first, which is an unbelievable opponent in the, obviously the ACC, and then playing UMass. I mean, used to be an old rival, right? Coach Martin, one of the best ever in college basketball. So we have a great opportunity to play them on back-to-back nights, and it prepares you for the AAC tournament, right? You're going to play back-to-back, like we talked about at the beginning, 5 games in 5 days. So we do everything in scheduling to help prepare us, to put us in the best position to play meaningful games in March, man. So we're excited, and we can't wait till you come to Philly, though. I'm making you come to Philly. You're not coming to see us on the road. You got to come to Philly, boss man. Let's go.
Man, Fish, we're going to do it. I'm going to look at the Hawk schedule and figure that out, brother. I'm going to look at, hopefully, when we come to play at Philadelphia, you're home.
And bring Seth Lundy, too. Let's go.
Yes, College Sports Skyhawks, my man, Seth Lundy. Let's go, buddy. Hopefully he's effective that game, But, Fish, if I will also try to come see you in Birmingham, Charlotte, and Memphis, one of those 3. So I'm
whenever you want, boss man. I appreciate everything you do, man. You're awesome.
Man, it's good talking to somebody that's close to my age on the show, man. We're in our 40s, brother. We're doing good, man.
Oh, jeez.
Always a pleasure, my guy. It's always fun to talk to you, man. I love hearing you, my brother. And I look forward to seeing you. We'll see each other somewhere this year. We're going to find a way, brother.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But no, I appreciate having me on, boss man, and look forward to seeing you, my friend.
Anytime, brothers. And official on the Bossman Show. My guy, Simple Hours.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
Yes, BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV, covering content and hot topics from A to Z, sports, music, society and culture, movie reviews, you name it, we have it. Check it out on bs3network.com or check us out on Roku, BS3 TV on Roku, as well as check out your favorite podcast on all podcast platforms or Spreaker.com/BS3 Network.
You are now tuned to BS3 Network.
What's up, good people? Bet Online is your number one source for all your betting needs. The latest odds, lines, and matchup reports for baseball, boxing, golf, and more. Bet Online continues to be the fastest and easiest way to place your wagers, including live betting and your favorite casino and card games available to play right from your phone. Head to the website or use your mobile device to sign up today and get in on the action. Remember to use your promo code BELIEVE, BLEAV, for your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, where the game starts. What's up, family? Jared the Bossman here. You're tuned into the Bossman Show on AM 1010, AM 1430, 1055 The King. Check The King out at 105theking.com and the Bossman Show at bossmanshow.com. Hit me up on Instagram, The Bossman Show, Twitter at Bossman Show, and Facebook, Bossman Show. It's the Bossman on your radio.
Listen to The Bossman Show with your host, JR, Saturdays at 9 a.m. right here on AM 1010, The King.